Yo, welcome in, fellas. My name's Sweet Phil, and today I'm going to show you how I fully decked out my Sorceress and exactly what gear I got for this particular Nova Sorceress that I'm rocking right here. So I don't have all the drops clipped, but it's only been a week. I do remember essentially where all this stuff fell and how I got it, and then kind of like when I got it and what I traded and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this first of all. It's an energy shield Nova Sorceress, so resistances are okay. I've dumped everything into energy and enough strength to wear your gear on the base. We're not going to go over full build, but I just want to show everybody what I'm rocking here. Nova, static, and lightning mastery, obviously, to get all the Nova higher. And then I did max energy shield, and I'm pumping points in telekinesis as I get them. The 1-point wonders right there. Now, as for the gear, the main point of this video, we'll go ahead and take a look right here. One of the first things I got down here was the Frostburns. I was running the Countess like over and over. And just to mention, for this stuff, I did not run Andariel, Mephisto. I didn't do Chaos Sanctuary runs. I didn't do Bale runs. Any 85 areas, actually, I didn't run the pits. I didn't run Ancient Tunnels. I didn't run any of the new 85 areas, Stony Tombs, anything like that. I did everything but that. I didn't even run cows. I did a few, and that is, I did a cow game here and a cow game there, but that was not really what I was doing. I did a chaos run here and there, but that wasn't really what I was doing. I did do some on-stream chaos runs, but almost probably 90-95%, and like everything that I found pretty much was not in any of those locations. And I'll explain kind of what I was doing here in a little bit as we go through. Now, I did get a key, and I actually traded a key for this early on. I probably overpaid for it, but someone wanted to give it to me. I was like, nah, if you're going to be nice enough to give it to me, I'll overpay for it. So I actually gave a T key for some Frostburns pretty early on. And for energy shield, that increased maximum mana is crucial. That's a ton of mana right there added to it. Up here at Oculus, I was rocking a Spirit Sword for a long time. This Oculus was one of the first things that I actually got. Now, what I ended up doing was trading away some a Monarch that I had found, a white Monarch early on. Those are actually worth quite a bit. I traded away a key, and I traded away a few other things, even a pack of lower runes. To somebody, actually, they were looking for full rejuves, and I had a full inventory of full rejuves, and I still was collecting them. You see right here, I traded someone a key and 40 rejuves, and for all of that, I pretty much got this Oculus here. So I ended up finding a Maul rune along the way, and actually recently I found another Mal rune, which is pretty wicked. Most of you know I did find a Sur rune when I was going down for the Countess. One of the Maul runes, more specifically the one I found earlier here, I was actually running to Thresh Shock it, and along the way to Thresh Shock it, I was just taking out random champions or just large packs of stuff that I knew was not immune to me and I knew were weak enough that I could take out quickly. And boom, a Maul rune dropped off. So that's the thing. The main thing in the game, kill stuff as fast as you can. So I traded for this Oculus here. The Shaco up here, I just traded for recently. This Shaco, and on Switch here, I got a CTA. I pretty much essentially traded the Sur rune because you can't just find someone who has all the stuff that you got. So I traded the Sur rune, I broke it down, and traded that for the Call to Arms here, and for this Shaco right here. And that was pretty much all of that. I do have an Annie down here. The one spawned on the Asian server. I hopped over and got it. A buddy hop in. Actually, somebody hooked me up with a guy from Cooley's Discord. Jobby, you legend. You absolute legend. Woo, came over with a smiter to help me out. So I got 1129. Not too shabby there. The rings are just cast rate rings. The best I could find, some res, some cast rate, some magic find. The amulet is my weak point here. I haven't taken the time to trade for a better amulet. I am Nova, so 2 to lightning skills, pretty good. In my stash over here, I do have some other options. If I need an FCR to get to a breakpoint, depending on how I was swapping my gear around earlier. I haven't used this in a while, but 10 FCR, mana, all res. It does have a little bit of damage reduced too. A little magic find on there. And then just a magic find amulet. If I was really wanting to stack magic find, I used this slightly, but I kind of went off that. I do have an FCV waiting in the wing, so if I can get an Andariel's Visage to get the strength up on my Act 2 Mercenary, I can throw it on. But as of right now, at the level I'm at and the level he's at, does not have enough strength to wear it still. I need to get 3 more levels or something like that. You can see I even got a terror key sitting up here because I was just farming the Countess over and over and over. And then even with that, I would run out to the Cold Plains. I'd be slashing down Bishibosh. I'd be hitting all the weak monster packs out there. I'd be heading to Arcane, slashing down the packs of Ghosts out there and the other packs because they're pretty weak. Ghosts and even the Ghouls do have a slightly higher rune drop rate, but the Ghosts are the highest out of like normal monsters, essentially. Then I was obviously good places for Nova too, would be heading out to Eldritch and Shank. And even though from Eldritch and Shank I didn't get anything great, like I said, when I would go do Thresh Socket sometimes, because he's pretty easy, I was hitting those packs. I did get a Maul Rune there. And actually on the way out there with those packs as well, I actually pulled Kaboom, an Immortal King's Armor. Not incredibly valuable. Pretty rare though, kind of rare item. So a lot of the trading here, and I got it kind of written down. I traded away 3 open socketed Archon that I had found. I found some Chanseys early on. Those I actually did find those Chaos game that I was doing with people. So that is one thing. But I also, crazy enough, have found 4 now. 4. A couple I haven't really traded away. I'm using them, but I found 4 white Monarchs. So that's what I got over here. I have not been able to get a 35, but I got a 34 and then a trash one for swap on my CTA. So yeah, Oculus, Shaco, Spirit. I got this Viper Magi that I traded some of that stuff for. I got the Sandstorm Trex over here. I actually found one of these along the way, and I traded for one. But there we got Sandstorm Trex, mainly for that poison res, because with Energy Shield, you need to get something to make up for that, because poison doesn't go towards the mana, even if you have Mana Shield or Energy Shield. It actually goes into your life pool and sucks that away. So this is very good to have over here. It does have strength and vitality as well also. The couple faster cast rate rings, an upped gold wrap. Found the gold wrap, upped it using that rock and roll. Traded the T key for the Frostburns. Down for the charms, just the best things I can find along the way. You do want to have 5 faster hit recovery charm down here. If you're rocking any sorceress with a spirit, that gets you the 60 FHR breakpoint, very important. Then anything down here is magic find, mana, life, whatever you got. I needed some fire res, so I slapped those on there. And then whatever magic find life ones I found along the way. I probably don't need to hold these anymore because it looks like my fire res is actually pretty high. Actually, that does cap it out for me, so we'll keep that for now. So yeah, you can see you don't even have to go out and farm for bazillion hours. I have kind of played quite a bit more than I would say the average person, but there's tons of people out there who've played way more hours than me because I got to spend time making all these videos like I'm doing right now. So I'm really just getting T keys, trading gems, trading whatever you can find. The T keys in general are very valuable early on because everybody's trying to get torches. They're trying to farm torches. So getting those keys, which you run the Countess over and over, and it's incredibly easy to find, just turning left down in the tower, and you eventually will get all the way down to the bottom. Take out the Countess, you get a bunch of lower runes. I took out a pack just before the Countess. We'll throw the clip up there. Most of you have probably seen it. I dropped a Sur rune on the way down to the Countess, which is how, like I said, I got the Shaco and the CTA. And then I got an on the same run. So you can get up to Is from the Countess. You can get all these lower runes. You can put together spirit sets and trade them away, or roll to get a 35 FCR spirit. People will really pay up, give you a solid amount of runes for a 35 FCR spirit because they can take some time to get. Online here, I can't get one. On single player, boom, boom, boom. I got 4 of them out of like 8 rolls total on single player, which is pretty wacky. But that's what you got to do. This is one way that you can do it without running 85 areas, Andariel or Mephisto or Diablo or Bale or anything like that. You can literally go to other places. I know that the level 85 areas get like all the glory and all the limelight because you can find every item in the game. But really, I know me and Dobrunsky, or name the other people that run Magic Find stuff, you don't have to run those areas online. It doesn't matter if you find an Astrians. It doesn't matter if you find a Immortal King's Armor. It doesn't matter if these things aren't even worth anything online. They're just super cool to find. But the things that are actually worth a lot of money are things that you can literally find anywhere. You can find high runes off of any monster. You just need to kill monsters as fast as possible. The more you kill, the more chance you have to drop them. You can find monarchs. You can find, anything that you want. Socketed armors. You can get the keys off the Countess, who is super weak. Off of a lot of these champions too, you can find things like Mage Fists that are worth money. You can find Chance Guards and Gold Wraps that go for a good amount. Viper Magi's, Shakos, almost essentially any champion in hell difficulty can drop you a Shaco. Like if you're killing champions in Act 5 or a lot of places anywhere in hell, you can find yourself an Oculus, all kinds of stuff. So keep that in mind. That's how I went ahead and fully decked out and geared up my Sorceress here on ladder. We're 1 week in. I got a CTA I'm buffing up. I got Oculus, Shaco, Viper Magi. This is almost pretty close, just a little shy on the amulet. And the mercenary gear, I can't quite use the ethereal base for this, but Treachery and Tal's Mask, very great budget options, just under getting the stuff that's high runes. So that is how I went ahead and fully decked out my Sorceress.